Welcome to Clover Park in beautiful Port St. Lucie, Florida, for tonight's Florida State League ball game between the homestanding St. Lucie Mets and the visiting Palm Beach Cardinals, who are the single-A affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. Game 1 of a 6-game series is coming up at about 6:10. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Adam McDonald back with you. Thanks so much for making the Mets and the Cardinals part of your night. It's a great night for baseball here on a Tuesday in Port St. Lucie. For the Mets, they're trying to get this series off to a good start and this homestand off to a good start, as they have 12 of their next games here at Clover Park in a 13-day span. And, of course, the Mets kind of limp into this ball game as they have lost 5 in a row, all that up in Daytona. So maybe a return here to Clover Park will do the team well. For the Palm Beach Cardinals, they started the season 10-10, but have won 10 of the last 13 games to vault in the first place in the Florida State League East Division. And the last time Palm Beach was here, they were losing Game 2 of a playoff series that eliminated them from the postseason at the hands of the Mets. And a lot of those players for Palm Beach are back this year, so I'm sure they are looking to exact some sort of revenge, even though most of the Mets from last year's team have moved on. We're going to take a quick break here on the St. Lucie Mets pregame show, and when we come back to the ballpark, we will have a look around the Florida State League, the divisions, the standings, games around the league today, and also the starting pitching matchup, and that should lead us close to first pitch, which is scheduled for 6:10. You're watching the Mets on Valley Live. Felipe De La Cruz on the mound for the Mets, beginning his few warm-up pitches. 21-year-old from the Amasa, the Dominican Republic, making his first start since last week at Daytona. He pitched well enough, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He did throw 2 wild pitches with runners at third base, and the Mets ended up losing the game by a run. And we saw him the week earlier really dominate Jupiter the last time he was here at home. Just 1 hit, no earned runs in 5 2/3, but he also did have some miscues with some walks and an errant pickoff throw. So if he could just put it all together, avoid the walks, he's got a chance to be really good. He's going to face a tough lineup tonight. A lot of returnees for the Palm Beach Cardinals from last year's draft class. Leading off and playing center is Chris Rotundo. Alex Diacernia will play left field, bat second. R.J. Yeager hits third. Michael Curiel, who's really the MVP of the league right now, bats fourth. Leonardo Bernal hits fifth. Darlene Moquette sixth. Lisandro Espinosa seventh. Joshua Baez eighth. And Trey Fletcher ninth. Everybody but Espinosa and Fletcher back from last year's second half Cardinals championship team. Home plate umpire tonight is Shea Graham. He will be relaying all the pitches from the ABS system. He signals for first pitch. And here it comes from De La Cruz. It's a fastball for strike 1. And we are underway. First pitch, 6:12. It's 86 degrees and crystal clear at Clover Park tonight. Thanks for coming along. Let's make it a good one. Second pitch, a changeup high, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 95 from the lefty, De La Cruz. He's working ahead. The ball in, 2 strikes. Breaking ball fouled away down the line. And over to get that is Blaine McIntosh. Let me pause while Blaine heaps it up into the crowd. Mets return to Clover Park after going 1-5 in Daytona. They're on a 5-game losing skid. Palm Beach has won 2 in a row. They went 4-2 last week against their neighbor, the Palm Beach or the Jupiter Hammerheads. Pitch is up, it's 2-2. And this changeup's off the plate, full count. Payout pitch to Rotundo, and it's inside for ball 4. De La Cruz quickly got ahead, but lost Rotundo. a walk to start the game. Now, Alex Idacernia will come to the plate. The only lefty for De La Cruz to face in this lineup. Of course, the Mets coming off the series against Daytona, where it was a lefty-heavy lineup. Not so much tonight. First pitch, fastballs it right in at 94. Idacernia from Staten Island, New York. That's Yankees country, if I'm correct. 7th round pick out of Elon last year. Elon in North Carolina. 0-1 pitch is grounded right side. Jet Williams will get to it, throws to second for one. Tillian's relay is bounced late. And the Mets will settle for just one fielder's choice out. And with that, it's a good time to meet this Mets defense. Third base, Jacob Reimer. Jet Williams out there at short made a nice play. Junior Tillian will play second. Yarrow Martinez at first. McIntosh in left. Lar in center. Dominguez, Carlos Dominguez, who welcome him back in right. And Vincent Perozo will do the catching. 1 on, 1 out. That's Idacernia hitting to that fielder's choice. He's on first, and Rotundo's back to the dugout. R.J. Yeager at the plate, and he takes a strike. Yeager, here in Florida, Panama City. It's up in the Panhandle. Undrafted free agent out of Mississippi State. Very good baseball school. Signed last year after the draft. Change up for a strike at 85. And it's 0-2. Pitch just misses inside. Ball and a strike. It is nice to have the ABS system back in our lives. We did not have it at any point last week in Daytona. The umpires were left to call their own balls and strikes the whole week. No challenge system either. We had a true strike zone tonight. As this changeup misses away. Perozo telling him to settle down. Again, last time De La Cruz was here at Clover Park, he was the starting pitcher in an 18-4 win 2 Thursdays ago. That was against Jupiter. Throw goes to first. Idacernia back in. In that game, De La Cruz allowing just 1 hit and 2 unearned runs in 5 2/3 with 7 strikeouts. He can rack up the strikeouts. He's been doing that recently. Two-two pitch. Missed away. See Perozo nodding again. Good pitch. Maybe on a challenge day with the umpire calling his own balls and strikes, he might call that one. Three-two pitch. Idacernia with 1 out. Could be on the move. He's got the lean to him. He's gone. Pitch comes home. It's outside for ball 4. So 2 walks to the first 3 batters. Issued by De La Cruz. And Michael Curiali will come up with the chance to do damage right away. Curiali, this guy is a player. Freehold, New Jersey, 12th round pick out of UCLA. He leads the league in just about everything. De La Cruz ready for the first pitch. First and second. 1 out. And it's outside for a ball at 94. Curiali, he's second in the league in batting average, 4th in RBIs. He's 1st in on base. He's 2nd in slugging, 1st in OPS, 1st in hits, 1st in doubles, 2nd in walks, 2nd in extra base hits, 2nd in total bases, and 1st in runs. Is that good? Yes. Rhetorical question. Swings and misses at the breaking ball. Idacernia, the lead runner on second, reaching on the fielder's choice. Yeager the trail runner at first. The 1-1 misses away. Some groans from the crowd. See, De La Cruz is not pleased either. There's nothing the umpire can do about it. Strike zone is the strike zone. You're either in or out with the ABS system. 2-1 pitch is hit deep to left field. On the run is McIntosh out of his range. An extra base hit. McIntosh hits off the wall, collects the ball, and will get it back to the infield. It's an RBI double for Curiali. Adds to his league lead. An RBI brings in Ida Cernia, and it's 1-0 Palm Beach in the first. Yeager got the third on the play. That's will bring the infield in. As Leonardo Bernal comes up. Bernal takes a strike. Bernal is actually the highest rated prospect on this Palm Beach team. He ranks number 10 in the Cardinals system. And he will ground one left side for a base hit. Yeager's going to score. Curiali will just go to third. It's an RBI single for Bernal and a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. So it started with a couple of walks. And now a couple of hits. As you get a look at a replay, slider hangs in the zone. And now Dan McKinney will come out for a mound visit. Palm Beach comes in with the top hitting offense in the league. I think 252 as a team. Got a lot of guys who can do damage. The Mets pitching is going to have to be on its A game this series if they want to compete. So far, De La Cruz struggling. The walks and now the hits. Got a 21 pitch inning to this point. Only one out. And Darlene Moquette due to hit next. Mound visit is over. The runner on first, De La Cruz, he's only one good pitch away from getting out of this. Get a double play ball. Here's Moquette, international free agent from 2018. Spent a good bit of time last year with the Cardinals. First pitch to him. It's in the dirt, like a harder changeup. Long top of the first here at Clover Park. Over 10 minutes now. This pitch, a strike at the knees. First inning in Daytona on Sunday. The whole thing, including the inning break, took 6 minutes. Baseball really does change day by day. Runner goes, pitches a ball, no throw from Barroso, a stand-up stolen base for Bernal. That's too easy. The lefty pitcher on the mound, let's have to make it tougher. Can't be having guys cruise into second base. So the double play is out of order. Infield in. 2-1 pitch is hit high and foul. Snagged by Reimer. Just a strike to them. Two pitch up the middle, stabbed by De La Cruz. He throws home, and they're going to get a rundown going from Curiali. High throw, good save by Reimer. He will throw to De La Cruz. This thing's going to end at some point right now. Curiali is tagged out because he really can't go anywhere, as Bernal was already at third base. So nice job by De La Cruz not to panic on the comebacker and throw it over the head of Perozzo, the catcher. So an important second out. Fielder's choice. Moquette winds up at second base. That rundown held long enough. Got the wrong replay there. So Curiali is out on the bases. Bernal at third. Moquette at first, or at second rather, as he advanced. And now Sandro Espinoza. That's a great catch on the comebacker by De La Cruz. That's hit hard and high against the drawn-in defense. That's probably through for a two-run hit if he doesn't stop it. 1-0 pitch is blooped foul by Espinoza. Espinoza also played some for Palm Beach last year from Venezuela. International signing in 2021. He fouls it straight back at 95. So velocity has been there all inning for De La Cruz. He's about to throw his 30th pitch. He does not retire Espinoza. That might be the last batter he faces. Bullpen out of our view here, but I'm sure somebody's warming down there for the Mets. 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. That was a grinding inning for De La Cruz. Took 30 pitches to get through it. He gives up a couple of runs on a couple of hits, 2 walks mixed in. He does strand 2 in scoring position. Mets will now come up to the plate for the first time tonight when we return on Valley Live.
Number 10.
Counterpart. And now we welcome back Carlos Dominguez, who receives a nice round of applause. Carlos has been out for about 3 weeks now, nearly a month. The hand injury, and on the first pitch back, he pops it up foul ground and a catch made by R.J. Yeager. It's 2 very fast outs recorded by Rajic.
Number 4, shortstop, Jet Williams.
Now Jet Williams to the plate. Jet dropping down in the order to third. First pitch, a ball up high to Williams. Williams missed about a week of time, but never on the IL. He got back late in that series against Daytona. Finally got a hit in his return. He popped it up on the infield in the 9th inning on Sunday. Daytona made a mess of it. He was credited with the single. Still not sure why it wasn't a double. As Rajic pumps in a strike. 2-1 count. Big swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And Rajic, I mean, this guy's wasting no time, and Williams, that's a good timeout by Jet. Do something, all he can to slow down Rajic. The 2-2 pitch, curveball, strike 3. Caught the corner, the ABS strike zone, and it's a 1-2-3 dominant start for Max Rajic. That's what you want to do. Your offense puts you up a couple of runs, have a shutdown inning. It's 2-0 Cardinals going to the second. This is the Mets on Valley Live. Adam McDonald back with you on Valley Live. Thanks for making the Mets and Cardinals part of your Tuesday night. Game one of a 6-game series. Palm Beach with a 2-0 lead as we start the second. Felipe De La Cruz's first pitch to Joshua Baez is a strike. So De La Cruz threw 30 pitches in the first. Max Rajic, 9. Not the ideal start the Mets wanted coming home, but 8 innings to go. They did survive that top of the first. Baez, 0-2 count. And he takes this breaking ball low. That's a good eye. On a tough pitch, 2-strike count. Baez lofts a fly into right center. It's going to be caught by Lara. De La Cruz is retired all 3 since Bernal singled off him to drive the second run back in the first inning. When we come back to the bottom, and Trey Fletcher first pitch. This is at the 87-mile-per-hour offering. Hard change. Pitch is high, a ball and a strike. 96 miles per hour. High velocity pitch of the evening. One is fouled straight back. High. 2-2. Fletcher from Wilmington, Delaware. Second-round draft pick, but back in 2019. Takes this pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch, too high, ball 4. Third walk for De La Cruz in the first time through the order. Now he's been through the order. Fans, a reminder to watch us on Valley Live and to join the Crowd Zone. Chat with us throughout the game on that Crowd Zone. I'll be answering some questions. Already have a couple of questions in there. Answer those momentarily. We want that Crowd Zone to be popping, right, Philip? Phillips chatting with the folks in the Crowd Zone. So he's the one sitting next to me in the booth. Not going to give him a headset. Not yet. It's too early in the season. We'll put him on headset at some point, whether he likes it or not. 1-0 coming to Rotundo. Well, have to wait. Drop pickoff throw over at first base by Martinez, but Fletcher was back in safely. Well, you saw the high home view there, and you're probably wondering, what in the world are those lines out by second base? The pie slice, Bermuda Triangle. We like to refer to it as the pie slice. People do get lost in the Bermuda Triangle. 1-0 pitch is pop foul. See the lines out of the corner of your eye. Those lines stretch from the top of second base to the outfield grass at an angle. That means is hitters cannot, or pitchers certainly can't, but infielders cannot go into those lines. A 1-1, and that ball's driven to the left center field gap by Rotundo, and it is going to get down in the middle of the track, take a funky bounce away from Lara. Coming around and scoring is Fletcher, and it'll be a stand-up triple for Rotundo. That was a missile. Caught way too much of the plate. Took a very strange bounce away from Lara. Sure that was going to prevent a trip. So that'll make it a 3-0 lead after retiring the first batter of the inning. Walk and a triple. De La Cruz in more trouble as Ida Cernia comes up. Infield in. Ida Cernia reached on a fielder's choice. Scored in the first. This ball is in the dirt. Ida Cernia, 4 home runs and 13 driven in this season. Low for ball 2. Yeah, there's a look at the pie slice lines. Fielders beware, you can't go into that area until the pitch is thrown. This ball is dumped in for a strike. So for Bob Newhart asking in the chat, that's what those lines are for. That was about halfway through last season they started that. Bouncing ball, foul past Martinez. So the thought of putting those lines out there, just opening up the center of the infield more, leading to more natural hits. Of course, we do have the shift rule where second baseman can't play to the left of second base, shortstop can't play on the other side of second base. But they could basically come close to straddling. Fly ball by De Cernia, deep right field, and that is going to leave the park. Crash landing in the berm. Alex De Cernia, a 2-run home run, and it opens up a 5-0 Palm Beach lead. That was a moonshot. He just went down and got it. Frustration there by Dominguez. Not much he could do. And the Palm Beach Cardinals rolled in as the best team in the East. That's struggling on a 5-game losing streak, and it looks that way tonight. R.J. Yeager next. And he takes a big cut in this. Home run number 5 for Ida Cernia, ties him for second most in the league. The 0-1 pitch, and that's driven into center field, falling in front of Lara. Base hit for Yeager. Inning started with the flyout, and a walk, a triple, a home run, and now a single. Cardinals are a double away from the cycle in 4 straight hitters, and it's the most dangerous hitter of all in Curiali. Already has a double this evening. Trying for a home run like Ida Cernia. There was no question he was going for it right there. Curiali double in his last at bat is 14th on the year. Again, he leads the league in that category. Lights went off the hands, and it's 0-2. Ground ball to third. Nice stop by Reimer. Throws to second for 1. Throw by Tillian. Not in time. Or off the bag was Martinez. Yep, off the bag. That's the call. It did appear to be on time based on umpire Chad Lagana's signal.
Number 44, catcher, Leonardo Bernal.
Well, if the Mets could have done much better, Tillian had to get the throw out quick. Pulls Martinez off the base. So fielder's choice for Curiali. 2 down, and Bernal is back up. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. He takes this pitch off the plate. Another long inning for De La Cruz. 24 pitches this inning after 30 in the first. Pickoff throw, close. Ball fouled back. Curiali, it's a big lead off of first. Pitch fouled back, and it's now 1-2. So De La Cruz a strike away from getting through this inning, which has seen 3 runs cross the plate. Palm Beach builds a big early lead with their ace, Rajic. A 1-2 pitch, and a check swing on a high fastball. Bernal holds off. Bernal this season, switch hitter, hitting .307 through 23 games. Got 4 doubles and a couple of home runs. Pitch is fouled back again. Throw to first, they haven't picked off. Yes, Curiali caught over there off of first base. Great pickoff move for De La Cruz. He's still not happy with how the inning went, but nifty move. Martinez gets the tag down, and the inning is over. But 3-run score, walk, triple, 2-run homer, single. Consecutive order there for Palm Beach in the second. Mets and Hole will bat next on Valley Live.
This is Jet Williams, and you're listening to St. Lucie Mets Baseball Network.
Jacob Reimer leads it off for the Mets. We're in an early 5-0 hole. Reimer fouls this pitch back, and it's 1-1. So just a 9-pitch first inning for Max Rajic, 6th-round pick out of UCLA. Leads the Florida State League with a 1.99 ERA. That's fallen slightly since perfect first inning. Drops in that curveball. That's in his top secondary pitch. Right around 80 miles per hour. 1-2, he goes to that curveball again, and it's flown into right center field. Who wants it? That's Baez. Calling off Rotondo at the last moment. 4 up, 4 down.
Number 18, second baseman,
For
Junior Tillian.
Junior Tillian next. As this pitch is low. And you look at this Mets lineup versus the Palm Beach lineup. Not as many returnees. As Tillian takes the ball high, and certainly what returnees the Mets have from last year's team, not many were everyday players. Tillian was one of those. Tillian and Dominguez. As Tillian skies one into shallow center. The second baseman, Moquette, backpedaling, still going. He's got it for the second out. 5 batters faced, 5 batters are tied. 4 in the air, 1 strikeout.
Martinez.
Now Yarrow Martinez comes up. Martinez, tough luck for him. Felt bad for him on Sunday. Came off the bench in the 9th inning to pinch hit as the tying run. So he had one chance to extend his hitting streak to 11 games, popped out. Didn't get the full allotment. As he swings for the downs here and misses, it's 0-2. But it was a great run for him. And 10-game hit streak at any level of baseball is impressive. 0-2 pitch, curveball misses away. He went 13 for 37 with 3 homers and 3 doubles in that streak. Again, started the season 0 for 21. Worked awfully hard to get that batting average up to a respectable level. Fouls this back. It's actually 246. And of course, the OPS on base also rising in that time. Breaking pitch just missed. Good eye. 2-2. Change up. Got the strikeout. Magic. Looking like magic. 2 perfect innings for him. Martinez fooled on that good fading change. Arm side run. 5-0 Palm Beach through 2 innings. Felipe De La Cruz back to work in the 3rd inning. It's been a couple of rough innings for him. It's taken him 58 pitches to get 6 outs. He has surrendered a single, a double, a triple, and a home run. The first 2. Here's Bernal, who gets a reset after Uriali was picked off to end the 2nd inning. Bernal, RBI single in the first. Gets a clean slate, takes a strike and then a ball. So 2 runs for Palm Beach in the first, 3 more in the second, including the 2-run blast by Ida Cerny at a right. Fastball misses inside at 93. Two-one pitches in the dirt. Well, Palm Beach is going to hit this series. They've hit basically everybody. So for these Mets, they're going to have to grind through these at-bats, trying to go as long as they can to extend their appearances as this ball is lifted into right into the sun. Dominguez to a spot, makes the catch. Bernal's out.
Number 7, second baseman, Darlene
Easy play
Moquette.
for Carlos as he eases back into action. You can see as Felipe got that ball back there, shading his eyes. Yeah, the sun is setting harshly over the third base stands. It's going to be tough on those defenders right side. Usually is this time of year. There's no chance of rain tonight, but through the rest of the week, iffy is too strong of a word. Sounds like an oxymoron there. This ball is hit deep left field by Moquette, and that is going to leave into the beach house. Darlene Moquette with Palm Beach's 2nd home run of the night. Makes it 6-0. It was out in a New York minute.
Number 8, shortstop, Lisandro Espinosa.
Low line drive, but got great wood on it. Espinosa up. And he will foul this one away. Back to the weather. Yeah, the weather forecast, not all sunshine the rest of the week. We might be dodging some rain here and there. But not tonight. The changeup is outside. StatCast information on the Moquette home run. Have that after this pitch. Just swung on and missed. Came on a fastball at 93. Launch angle 22 degrees. That is quite low. Exit velocity 101. Hit at 376 feet. This pitch is golfed and missed on in the dirt. And Espinosa is retired on the strikeout. That's the 2nd out of the inning. That's impressive to hit it that low and that far.
Right fielder Joshua
Just
Baez.
a hanger over the plate. Hang time 4.1 seconds. Felt shorter than that. Joshua Baez up next. 2 outs, bases empty. This is shaping up to be the best inning so far for De La Cruz. He takes the ball inside. The Ida Cernia home run. 105 off the bat. High launch angle at 32 degrees. 382 feet to right. That was a pretty swing. It just looks different, you know, when a left-hander, it's a high arcing ball like that to right field. Don't see a lot of those here in the Florida State League. 1-1 pitch, and that's rocketed left field by Baez, and he will watch it sail. Whoa, way out of here. Looks like that hit the batter's eye on the backfield. 7-0. Absolutely demolished by Joshua Baez.
Number 13, designated hitter Trajan Fletcher.
This was just demolished. That's as impressive as a home run as we've seen in Clover Park in quite some time. Drawing gasps and murmurs here at Clover Park. 3 home runs for Palm Beach in this game, 2 in the inning. As Fletcher comes up, swings at the first pitch. Palm Beach, they have taken some massive swings in this game. Hard to fault them in some of the results. Well, StatCast had that as a 434-foot tank. 112-degree launch or exit velocity and a 24-degree launch angle. Goodness. Home run in any major league ballpark. Fletcher swings and misses, and it's 2-2. Full count. Payoff pitch. That was eyeball high. Fletcher swings at it anyways. Inning over. The good news, 2 strikeouts for De La Cruz. The bad news, 2 very impressive home runs hit against him. Palm Beach a commanding 7-0 lead halfway through the third on Valley Live.
This is Development Coach Reagan Saunier, and you're listening to the St. Lucie Mets Baseball Network.
First pitch, fastball strike from Max Rajic to Eduardo Salazar. And then a pitch off the plate. Salazar, Perozzo, and Blaine McIntosh. That's got to do something in a hurry to get back in this game. This is all the way to the backstop. Just missed by the catcher Bernal. 2 perfect innings for Rajic, while his offense has hit 3 home runs for him and posted a commanding 7-0 lead. Here's a rocket line drive into left center field. That's going to get down and roll, and it gets by Rotundo. And Salazar is going to go to second, and he will hold there after a long turn. That was a bullet by Salazar. Let's have their first hit. We'll check the exit velocity on that double.
Number 13,
Perozzo is next. A chance for the Mets to get on the board here with the leadoff double. First pitch, a fastball high. Second pitch up as well, 2-0. Ragic now has to make that transition to pitching out of the stretch. High again, 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, exit velocity on that Salazar double, 110 miles per hour. That's the same speed off the bat as home run by Baez. 3-0 pitches flicked foul, so Barroso green light 3-0. Next use of it, but can just foul it back. One pitch, a big cut and a foul off to the left, and now the count is full. Barroso on the season batting .239, 20 games, with 5 doubles. This pitch will miss low for ball 4. The Mets have the first 2 on in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Blaine McIntosh. And a mound visit from the catcher, Burnall. Chance to remind you to play trivia on the Valley Live app. Philip posted trivia a little while ago. Join the crowd zone and then play trivia. Get Valley Bucks and win a prize. First pitch to McIntosh, a curveball low. Trivia question relates to last year's matchup between Palm Beach and St. Lucie. Who was the winning pitcher for the Mets in Game 1 of the East Division Series? Ground ball. Nice play on the short pick by Espinoza. Throws to second for the force, and out is called there as the second baseman Moquette lost it on the exchange. So no double play. This was a good job by Espinoza just to get to the ball. Looked like it was going to go through. Moquette held on to it long enough for the out. So fielder's choice for McIntosh. Rosso out on the bases, and Salazar down to 3rd. So at the corners for Lara. Started with the fly out, and he takes a slider for a strike at the top of the zone. One slider misses low. Who was the winning pitcher for the Mets in Game 1 of the FSL East Division Series last year versus Palm Beach? Choices are Blade Tidwell, Javier Atencio, Ramon Gomez, or Paul Gervais. All 4 were major factors in the Mets playoff run last year, but which one got the win in Game 1? Answer for you coming up in a couple of innings. Plus the new trivia question. Pickoff throw, close, but safe. McIntosh got back in there. Pop up, that one heading back to the crowd. That'll wake him up. Silver Slugger beware. Off a empty blue seat. Landed off the roof last week in Daytona. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good stop by Bernal. Saves a run-scoring wild pitch. Magic with the payoff pitch. McIntosh is running. Pitch is called, 3rd strike. Throw down to 2nd. Not in time. Correction, it was ball 4. broadcaster. This was called ball 4 by the ABS system. It looked like our umpire was coming back to pull the trigger. Bart will take the walk. Bases loaded for Carlos Dominguez, who led the league in home runs last year. The second at-bat off the IL. And he will single one up the middle for a base hit. The Mets are going to get on the board. Throw coming home from Rotundo. It's cut off by Rajic. Welcome back, Carlos Dominguez. Well, it's 7-1 as Salazar comes in. Here's another look at the hit. Well, that's the ball 4. Got the wrong replays going. Work on that. Here's Jet with a called strike. McIntosh at third. Lara on second. Dominguez on first. Williams struck out looking last time up, and he swings and misses at a breaking ball. Palm Beach still a big lead at 6, but Williams can change that in a hurry. Still just 1 out in the inning. 0-2 pitch is low. Definitely seems like there's more of a sense of urgency from the Mets here in this bottom of the third than there was before entering the inning. Outside. No question, Rajic has not been nearly the same pitcher since moving to the stretch. Two breaking ball, line drive out of the reach of Espinoza. Another run is in. The Mets will play station to station. It's 7-2. McIntosh scores on the Williams sharp single. Curveball, Jet stayed right on it. Almost a great catch by Espinoza. Just out of his reach. And they're loaded back up for Reimer. That's making some noise in their home half of the third. We'll have a mound visit here for the Cardinals as their pitching coach makes a visit. Gio Carrera, coaching staff returns mainly intact for Palm Beach. Gary Kendall managing another year. Carrera back as the pitching coach. It's a quick visit. Well, Max Rajic has had a great season. Here it starts, 5 innings, 1 run, 5 2/3, 2 runs, 6 innings shutout, 5 innings shutout, 4 innings, 3 runs, and last time out, 6 innings, 1 run. He was 2 perfect innings today. He is struggling here in the third. Reimer takes this curveball inside. 2 runs are in. They're loaded up for the Mets with 1 out. Down 5. Reimer takes one right down the pipe. There's a reliever throwing in the Palm Beach bullpen. Curveball, knee high, a strike. That might be the best one thrown by Rajic today. Reimer 0 for 1 with the fly out to right. 1-2 curveball, hit foul. That nearly took out Lara down the baseline. That curveball has missed in the zone. The Mets have seemed to either hit it hard this inning for a hit, or that right there is an example, hard but foul. 1-2, check swing. He did not hold up. Reimer Strikes out swinging on the high fastball. He came so close to straightening out a curveball for a big hit. And Radjic goes with the high fastball to get him chasing. Now Junior Tillian up now, and he will pop one back foul to the seats. Curveball grounded to short. Espinoza hands it off to Moquette. Fielder's choice ends the inning. Mets get a couple, but with the bases loaded to 1 out, we're hoping for more than 2. Going to the 4th, Palm Beach 7, St. Lucie 2 on Valley Live. Thanks for hanging out on a Tuesday night in Port St. Lucie. Adam McDonald with you. John DiStefano's working our high home camera today. John will be back on the broadcast tomorrow. So he's soaking it all in and getting his thoughts together. Broadcast number 2 in this homestand. Christopher Vasquez is going to pitch for the Mets in this 4th inning. And his first pitch is a fastball high to Chris Rotundo. Felipe De La Cruz will not see the order for the 3rd time through. As Vasquez hits the outside corner. Now, De La Cruz, 3 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. That's his worst outing of the year. Broken back ground ball hits off of Vasquez. He sticks with it and makes the play. And he gets involved, gets moving early, appears to be okay. As we get another look at this comebacker. Might have hit off for the toe. He's fine. No medical check required, I don't think. Maybe he's that right foot. Is he trying to just get the shoe back on? Kicking it out, the dirt out. Yeah, I think we might have a medical visit. I was wondering if we were going to. I mean, almost every time a pitcher gets hit by a comebacker, no matter what, he's checked on. And there was a grimace right there. Virginia Gibbs, the assistant trainer, will come out and take a look. Gilbert Gomez as well. And right off the top of the foot, the adrenaline from the play wearing off. Starting to feel it. I'm always impressed when those pitchers can make the play after being hit by the comebacker. Have the wherewithal to make the play. So, forward facing Ida Cernia. Vasquez will throw a warm-up pitch or two. It's that back push-off leg. I think he's okay. The Mets have already gotten a short start from De La Cruz, so they don't want to lose Vasquez one batter in. Stay in there. De La Cruz, by the way, 78 pitches, 46 strikes. And I won't say he had been on a roll, but he had been pitching very well coming into this game. Just got roughed up. Shows you that the rest of the Mets pitching staff is going to have to bring it this week against this hot Cardinals team, which has won 10 of 13 after a slow start. I was surprised they started slow. I saw that roster out of the gate, and I said, that's basically the same team that won the second half last year. As Ida Cernia fouls it away. Got up to the 10-10 start, but we have now vaulted to the 2-game lead in the East. One. That one's hooked foul. By the way, Sunday marked the halfway point of the first half. 33 games down, 33 to go. 1-2 pitches, last foul. There's still a lot to decide in the 2 first-half races in the Florida State League. Palm Beach has a slight 2-game lead, although I think a clear favorite. This pitch misses in. Clearwater a 4-game lead in the West. I'd say the Threshers are a clear favorite too. So not big leads, but leaders in the clubhouse. Ground ball to first. Martinez will wave off Vasquez. 2 up, 2 down. In the top of the 4th. Some momentum here for the Mets. Scoring the last 2 runs, and now Vasquez putting up a nice-looking inning. Last time I checked, you have to get 3 outs. And sometimes that has been a trouble spot for the Mets, getting the first 2 and then not finishing the inning as Yeager takes the ball off. Of course, Palm Beach 3 home runs in the first 3 innings. They can strike at any time. Breaking ball away. It's 2-0. Christopher Vasquez, it's been a minute since we've seen him. I have to go back to a week ago. Tuesday at Daytona. One of the best outings for Mets pitcher this year. 2-0 was high. He pitched the final 3 2/3 of that game at Daytona. Mets winning 3-2, their most recent victory. Rio is high for ball 4, so the 1-2-3 inning eludes Vasquez as Yeager takes the 4-pitch walk. But Vasquez, what made the 3 2/3 scoreless most impressive is he was pitching with a 1-run lead the whole time. But at this stage in the Mets season, for any pitcher to hold the lead for that length is impressive. And what he did in the 9th inning, surrendering a leadoff double and then getting the next 3 in order, strand that double, was as impressive as a feat as any Mets pitcher has had all season. Mets had a lefty raiding the bullpen. He had 2 lefties coming up. That tying run on second, but Gilbert Gomez trusted him to get the job done, and he did. Whoa! I think that's just out of review, but Yero Martinez saw that ball about the last 4th of the way on the pickoff throw. Vasquez tossed it over lightly. If he threw that thing hard, it's either going to hit poor Yero in the head or be down the right field line. First baseman cannot see. Fly ball to the left center gap. Lara on the run. He's going. He's got it. Takes away an extra base hit from Kiriali. Most dangerous hitter of the league. Seeking another double. Did not come far away. Lara on his horse. Makes the catch on the warning track. No problem after the walk to Yeager. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 stranded halfway through the 4th. Mets trail by 5 at Clover Park. Yero Martinez survived the pickoff throw as the first baseman, and now he takes called strike as Max Rajic begins his 4th inning of work. Got roughed up there in the 3rd, but got out of it with the strikeout and the ground out. Martinez, the only man he did not face last inning. It's 0-2. Her ball is high bouncer to short. Nice play by Espinosa. I mean, that thing bounced way up in the sky. I really did think after this big hop, that was going to be a hit. Just a tremendous read by Espinosa. Great release. Just a tumble there by Martinez. 1 gone, and Salazar is up. He started the 2-run rally for the Mets in the last inning with a stinging double, 110 miles per hour off the bat. He takes strike 1 and then can't help himself on that outside breaking ball. 0-2. Curveball low. Rajic was not drafted in 2020 out of high school. He was a firm commitment to UCLA. As this pitch is in the dirt, he pitched as the Bruins closer in his freshman year before moving to the rotation the following year. Cardinals drafted him in the 6th round and overpaid his slot value. Early returns are promising. 2-2 pitch is outside. Cardinals overall do a very good job of drafting and developing pitching. Don't forget that they had Sandy Alcantara. They traded him away. There's a ball fouled back. I believe Zach Gallen, too. They're always an interesting club to follow, Palm Beach, as there's a swing and a miss on the slider. Salazar strikes out. Palm Beach, they've had some down years in my time in the Florida State League, but usually they are a pretty competitive bunch. Last year they won the second half, and they were really heavy favorites going to the playoff series against the Mets based on how they really beat up the Mets in the second half. But in those short playoff series, you get hot for 1 or 2 games, and that's enough. Let's save their best for the postseason. Prozo fouls one away. One. Prozo hits it way high to right. Long way to go for Baez at the wall. He drops it. And it's going to be 2 bases for Prozo. What happened in right field to Baez? He got there. Camped under it. Oh, just couldn't bring it in. I don't know. Maybe it's the sun. Probably not. I think he just dropped it. It's a flat-out drop. And off the bat, it looked like just going to be a high flyout. Just kept traveling. That's going to be E9. Bill, official score, Bill calls that an error. And that's the right call. I mean, he got right to it. He got under it. He settled under it. Reached the glove up. Had the ball in the glove. It's no longer running. It was pretty deep out there, but that does not matter. Well, Blaine McIntosh is up now. And Blaine will fly one high in the sky to left field. Idacernia eyes it. He makes the catch. Twisting in the wind. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 stranded. We've played 4 at Clover Park in game 1 of the series. Palm Beach leads 7-2. Here's a live look at the Silver Sluggers. The world-famous Silver Sluggers getting their group welcome. You know what I like about the Silver Sluggers? Look at them. They're all watching the game. Nobody's on their phone. They're watching the game. Even I'm on my phone, and I broadcast the game. Ground ball deep to third. Nice spear by Reimer. Sets for a bad throw. Oh, what a pick! At first base by Martinez. He bails out Reimer. Bernal out on that play.
Number 7, second baseman, Darlene.
Almost like Reimer had too much time for it. He set and set again, and then short-armed the throw. Maybe he didn't have a good grip on the ball, but Martinez, he's had his adventures over there on those dirt balls at first. Nice to see him pick one. As Darlene Moquette comes up for the first time since his laser home run in the 3rd. 22-degree launch angle. Which is outside. Second inning of work for Vasquez. Pitch away. 3 balls, no strikes. Inside, a 4-pitch walk. It's the second 4-pitch walk Vasquez has issued tonight. 1 on and 1 out. Coming for Espinoza. On the Bally's chat, the St. Lucie Mets account asks, where's everybody watching from tonight? I'm watching from the Clover Park home broadcast booth. St. Lucie account. Not sure if they liked or disliked my sarcastic response. Or was it sarcastic? It's truthful. This pitch is a strike to Espinoza. Lucky Elephant notices that the Silver Sluggers are out in full force tonight. It's every Tuesday, as I'm sure you've heard my commercial a bajillion times by now. Runner goes, pitches outside. Porozo can't get a handle, and it will be an uncontested stolen base for Moquette. Seen more of that this year than I ever have in my life in the minors. Catchers not able to pick the ball out of their mitt. Can't throw anybody out if you don't throw. You can't throw if you don't have the ball. 1-1 pitch is hit high, right side. Martinez getting to a spot, makes the catch for the out. He lost his hat and sunglasses. This time of day, you need both over there at first.
Right fielder, Joshua
Let's hit that high. So foul out by Espinoza. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. A tough night for him. And Baez will bat. Baez 434-foot home run last time. Over everything out to left. It takes a good sinking fastball. For strike one. And outside for ball 2. I'd like to say hello to Andrew Seymour, the legendary Palm Beach Cardinals general manager. He's watching on his phone. Hopefully he's watching on Valley Live. Maybe he can chat with us. Thanks for tuning in, Andrew. Got to be pleased with how his team is doing. 1-1 pitch is high. Although minor league general managers do not put the team together. Think general manager, you think the team building part. That's not the way the minors are. Two-one pitch, Goods offering slider. Vasquez has Baez out in front, 2-2. Got folks listening from New Jersey and Port Charlotte tonight. I miss Port Charlotte. 2-2 outside. Rays used to have a team in Port Charlotte, the Charlotte Stone Crabs. Were one of the teams cut coming out of the pandemic. 3-2 pitch coming, and that's going to be a call. Third strike on the inside corner. Well-placed fastball by Christopher Vasquez. It's Baez looking. And that's 2 consecutive scoreless innings for Christopher Vasquez out of the bullpen. Worthy of another look. Paints that inside corner. Halfway home tonight. Palm Beach leads by 5 on Valley Live. Begin the bottom of the 5th with ball 1 from Max Rajic. And then ball 2 to Wilfredo Lara. And this is the 3rd time through the order for Rajic. 2 perfect innings to start. Mets sent 8 to the plate in the 3rd, scored twice, but did leave the bases loaded. Rajic bounced back in the 4th. Lara takes a pitch high at 91. It's 3-0. Last 2 of those pitches very close. Probably would have been strikes in Daytona, the human strike zone. A lot of pitches that were not strikes, called strikes up there. This pitch is in for strike 1 to Lara. Lara has lined out and walked today. And he accidentally fouls that off. Would have been ball 4. That got in the way. Rajic over 70 pitches now. We'll have to throw another. 3-2. Fouled away. Breaking ball for strike 3. Lara thought he had ball 4. Just like Baez last inning.
Number 10, right fielder, Carlos Dominguez.
Carlos Dominguez up next. Carlos 1 for 2 with an RBI single in his return to the lineup. As he takes this breaking ball inside. No question that the Mets lost something when they lost him. Such a big part of the offense last year. As this pitch misses low for a ball. On the short list, the very short list of players who responsible for the Mets winning the championship last year. Well, a lot of players responsible, I should say. He's on the short list for the top performers as he lines one to short, caught by Espinoza. That was a laser beam. So Dominguez, 2 well-struck balls tonight. One just to the wrong spot. So 2 quick outs, some outs not as fair as that. Jet Williams, an RBI hit last time up, made it 7-2. That's our current score. One. Breaking ball, a strike at 82. Two balls, 2 strikes. Rajic with his pitch count over 80, probably his last inning of work today. This ball is fouled away to the right, which needs one more out to qualify to be a winning pitcher. Another foul, Jet not going down without a fight. You know, once Carlos Dominguez shakes off the rust of being out almost a month in, Jet consistently plays. Hopefully they stop hitting him. If they can get in a groove, those two batting close together in the lineup, I expect this Mets offense to take off. It's been a rough go for the offense this season for the most part. 3-2 pitch, and that's a ground ball foul. Mets came in hitting .210 as a team, last in the league by wide margin, but not having Dominguez, Jet playing sporadically. They're all hit by pitches. And get those two in a groove, week in, week out basis, and see what happens. Fastball missed inside. Frustrated look by Bernal, the catcher, thought might have been in there. But Jet takes a walk. That's a good plate appearance by him. Took a tough pitch. Trusted his eye. So the inning will continue for Reimer. The bullpen gets going again for the Cardinals. Reimer 0 for 2. Takes this ball low. Had one of the key points in the game. Reimer crushed a bases-loaded curveball foul. And the next pitch struck out on a pitch almost over his head. This ball is fouled away. Runner goes. Called strike. Jet. Stolen base. No throw from Bernal. They just forgot about him. 2-2 breaking ball swung on and missed. Reimer strikes out, and the inning is over. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs for Rajic, who is probably done for the night. A hard-working third inning The other innings, he looked really good. We'll go to the 6th here at Clover Park. Mets down by 5. We're watching the Mets and Cardinals on Valley Live. We start the 6th inning in Port St. Lucie with Trey Fletcher, the batter. Christopher Vasquez delivers a swinging strike 1. So this game has settled down, but there was an onslaught at the beginning from Palm Beach. But the Mets on their heels. Palm Beach clubbing 3 home runs in the first 3 innings. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 runs in the third. It's a swing and a miss. Ida Cerny, the 2-run homer in the second, made it 5-0. Moquette and Baez hit solo home runs in the third, make it 6-7. Swing and a miss as Fletcher goes down. Some bad at-bats recently by the Cardinals. Vasquez, hopefully he picked up some confidence with that tremendous finish in Daytona last week. And as that series went on, Daytona's offense went crazy. He probably sat in the bullpen saying, geez, managed to get through this lineup unscathed. Goes this one all the way to the backstop. Ball 1. Slip of the fingers. Back to the top and Rotundo, the first batter that Vasquez faced, he got him to ground out on the comebacker. The comebacker that hit off of his foot required a training visit. Zips this in for a strike at 91. Cardinals out hitting the Mets 7-3. Cardinals committing 1 error. Mets none. Pitch had some movement at 92 at the knees. Swing and a miss. Vasquez, back-to-back strikeouts to open the 6th inning. He has struck out 3 in a row. He's got a hop in his step. The Mets have not played well the last week, losing 5 in a row. But in each individual game, you can point to different players, multiple players, who have had good performances. Now, getting a bunch of guys to string together good performances over 9 innings has proven to be tough, but there's really not a game goes by last week where you can't point to at least something positive from a player or two. As Vasquez pumps in a strike to Ida Cernia and a breaking ball outside. Vasquez, great work last Tuesday. Joel Ramirez and Rodani Ventura on Sunday. There's a ball poked into center. That's going to drop in for a hit. Ida Cernia. The 2-out base knock.
27, first baseman, R.J. Yeager.
Good swing. Just pulled it straight away center. R.J. Yeager next. He's not been retired. 2 walks and a single. 4-pitch walk from Vasquez last time. First pitch flicked right back for strike 1. Outside, good stop by Perozzo. Go to first. Ida Cernia back in safely. No more sunglasses for Martinez. He's in the clear. Sun has set below the tree lines, below the high third base stands. Runner goes, pitches high for a ball, and once again, a catcher unable to get the ball out of his mitt cleanly. Perozzo popped up, put the hand in there, and it looked like the ball was pushed against the side of his hand. No grip at all. It's an easy stolen base. Ida Cernia. 2-1 to Yeager, and he will take this one for a strike. You can see the way that was caught. Fooled Vasquez. Yeah, that was a misfire. And they were not on the same page. Miss sign, and that's the ABS strike zone right there, because if the catcher and the pitcher aren't on the same page and there's a cross-up and the catcher makes an awkward catch, sometimes that'll fool the umpire, and that would be a ball. But with the ABS system, it doesn't care how the catcher receives that pitch. It's whether it crossed the middle of the plate for a strike or not, which it did. Two coming to Yeager. He takes it outside for ball 3. Vasquez delivers the payoff pitch, and it's popped up on the right side of the infield. Martinez calls for it, makes the catch, and retires the side. Yeager out on the pop fly. Ida Cernia stranded at second. 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen for Christopher Vasquez. After the Mets offense come to life. Trail by 5 in the middle of the 6th. Number 39 is Tanner Jacobson, the new pitcher for Palm Beach, in the bottom of the 6th. He will face Junior Tillian. Tillian takes a called strike. So 5 innings for Max Rajic. Looked pretty good to me. It's got him that 1 inning, but bases loaded, 1 out. He got the strikeout and the ground out to stay in the game, and then scoreless 4th and 5th. So probably see him again. 0-2 outside. Rajic 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs earned, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. He threw 93 pitches. 1-2, and that's poked into right field, but caught. We're out number 1 by Moquette. That ball had eyes for the outfield. All right, the trivia on the Valley Live app. Play trivia, win Valley Bucks, and then get Mets prizes or some other team's prizes or general Amazon prizes. Many ways to cash in your Valley Bucks. Who is the winning pitcher for the Mets over the Palm Beach Cardinals in Game 1 of last year's Division Series? See, Martinez asks for time, doesn't get it, and takes a strike. Asking for time before a first pitch as a batter. It's tricky spot. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Your options were Blade Tidwell, Javier Atencio, Ramon Gomez, or Paul Gervais. All key figures in last year's playoff run. 0-2, curveball right down the middle. Martinez was out of that at bat before he even saw the first pitch. The answer might surprise you. It was Javier Atencio. Mets won that game 6-1. Blade Tidwell, 4 2/3 innings, so he didn't qualify. Atencio pitched the next 2 1/3 and got credit for the win. He pitched well, too. Salazar takes a strike. Tricky question, Adam, as this ball is poked foul. We posted the second trivia question. This was from John DiStefano, assistant broadcaster, but cameraman tonight. John's more the New York Met trivia question. I'm more the St. Lucie Met trivia question. And we have Philip, of course, who will drop in a unrelated question to the broadcast. Some Marvel questions or some Star Wars questions. Philip might have some kind of Mets-related question later in tonight's game. 1-2 coming to Salazar. He takes it, but John's question was, Jose Reyes holds the all-time Mets stolen base record with 408. Who is second all-time? Hojo, Howard Johnson, David Wright, Darryl Strawberry, Mookie Wilson. So, answer that question, get some Valley Bucks. Answer it right, of course. Salazar strikes out. A very nice beginning for Tanner Jacobson as he blows through the Mets in the 6th. We're off to the 7th at 7-2 Cardinals. Getting late here at Clover Park as we approach the 8 o'clock hour. Grounds crew making their way off the field. There's the pie slice out at second base. So you see Junior Tillian right on the edge. He can't go in there until the pitcher starts to pitch. Still wait for the grounds crew to exit, close their gate. They do. There's Dave. Hi, Dave. Here's a ground ball. Tough play. Jet running in. Throws on the run. Great throw. And that retires Curiali. Jet Williams coming the latest St. Lucie Met to lose hat, sunglasses as he charges in on this ball. Do or die play. So good stretch by Martinez. Boy, Martinez, he got some long limbs, doesn't he? That's helpful. First base. And Curiali is out. It's flashing some good weather tonight. No errors, some nifty plays in the fields. Leo Bernal up again, and he will fight one off foul. No play made by those Silver Sluggers. Bernal 1 for 3. RBI signaling a stolen base. These two teams going to play 24 times this year. So 3 less times. The Mets play Daytona and Jupiter. This ball misses. 4 different 6-game series. 2 at Clover Park, 2 at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. It's the first time they're meeting this year. Ball misses inside. They'll see each other soon enough. Actually face each other the last series of the first half. That goes into the first series of the second half. That's in Palm Beach mid-June. Less than a month from now. 3-1 on Bernal. And he will take the slider for a strike pitch. Full count. Payoff, swung on and missed. Vasquez strikes out Bernal. 4th strikeout for Christopher Vasquez. 2 up, 2 down. First pitch to Moquette. Fastball high at 91. Moquette choked way up on the bat. Takes a strike, 1-1. Oops, check swing, in play, back to Vasquez. He won't have an easier play all day. Christopher Vasquez turns in the Mets' first 1-2-3 inning of the night. He's pitched great. 4 scoreless innings, keeping the Mets within striking distance. We've reached the 7th inning stretch at Clover Park, 7-2 Cardinals.
This is development coach Reagan Saunier, and you're listening to the St. Lucie Mets Baseball Network.
First pitch in the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Jacobson is called the ball to Vincent Perozzo. Perozzo lucked on with an error last time up, nearly hit a home run to right. It's dropped by Baez. Out on the warning track. 1-1 outside. This inning, do want to take a spin around the Florida State League out-of-town scoreboard and also the Mets organizational scoreboard. As this 2-1 pitch comes into Perozzo, he fouls it back. Everybody's starting a new series today. Daytona is at Jupiter. Daytona down a run in the top of the 7th. Season high. Tied their season high with a 5-game winning streak. 2-2 pitch coming. And it's a called 3rd strike. 4 batters faced, a pop out and 3 strikeouts for Jacobson. It's called the Mets off guard. Another Daytona won the first 5 games of the season, then proceeded to lose 19 of the next 23, and now has won 5 in a row again. Tampa getting Dunedin in a high-scoring game. This ball is outside to McIntosh, 8-6. Tampa got swept in Fort Myers, 6 in a row at Hammond Stadium. And then, adding insult to it, were no hit on Sunday. Their only base runner reaching on a strikeout wild pitch. We'll figure today they explode for 8 runs. Foul ball by McIntosh, and it's 1-2. Myers on its 6-game winning streak is up 5-2 at Lakeland. Lakeland has really struggled since it took 4 out of 6 here at Clover Park back in mid-April. Line drive, base hit in the left field for McIntosh, just out of the range of Kiriali. Ida Cernia throws to second, and it's not in time. McIntosh a hustle double. That was just out of the range of Kiriali, tailing away the whole time. McIntosh using his speed to get to second base. Let's see, Clearwater beating Bradenton badly, 12-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Bradenton, the closest team to Clearwater in the standings, 4 back, going to be 5 back, barring a masterful comeback. There's a check swing foul from Lara. Well, this last time through the batting order, the Mets struck out 5 times. Looking to make more contact here in the 7th as the spinner missed. Jacobson's 1-1 is hit high and deep to left. Trailing back is Ida Cernia. He's still going. Bye-bye baseball. Towering home run by Wilfredo Lara. He's up to 4 on the year. He's only been here a little more than 2 weeks. Mets clawing back in the game. They now trail 7-4. It looked great off the bat, but you can see Jacobson pointed up. He thought it was a pop fly. Had Cernia running out of room. Mets have scored the last 4 in the game. Still time to go. With only 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Making a run at the first place Cardinals. Swing and a miss by Dominguez on the slider. Said it many times in this broadcast, the Mets record not good, but they do not, for the most part, get blown out. Swing and a miss on a dirt ball. Dominguez is thrown out by Bernal. Second out of the inning. And another strikeout for Jacobson. He's up to 4. 5 outs he's recorded. All right, let's find the StatCast numbers on that home run by Lara. I'd say prepare to be impressed. High, deep, majestic shot. 100 miles an hour off the bat as Williams takes a big cut. 38-degree launch angle. That's way up in the sky. 391 feet in a 6.1 second hang time. That has pop in it. 7 extra base hits for Lara since coming to St. Lucie in 13 games. Williams takes a strike on the corner, and it's 1-2. Jacobson's pitch is hit off the end of the bat to second. In the pie slate, juggling it around is Moquette. He has no play. Williams is safe. It's like the second error on the Cardinals as Moquette knows that was a playable ball. Played right between his feet, seemed to do everything right except gather it cleanly. E4, and the inning continues for Reimer. Feels like he's due for something positive in this game. He takes a fast strike. He's 0 for 3 with a flyout and 2 strikeouts. Outside, ball and a strike. And Bernal will come out for a mound visit. Taking a look at the replay of that home run again on the stats portal, it looked like Lara got under it. You can tell why Jacobson pointed to the sky. Mets fans have traumatic memories of that with Hansel Robles. Shows you the power that Lara has, that a ball that skied looks to be a deep flyout, travels over the wall. There's not a whole lot of wind blowing as this ball is called strike on the inside corner. Jacobson's pitch is slider away. Slurvy pitch. Fastball knocked out of play. Two-two. Williams running. Go to second. Too high. Williams steals second. Not sure where Espinoza was going. Rather, Moquette. He tried to sell it. That ball sailed. It clearly got in there. That's his second stolen base of the night. First one was uncontested. 3-2 to Reimer, and he flies a ball into left field, but that is going to hang up. On comes Ida Cernia. Makes the catch. Broadcaster got a little too excited there. 2 runs for the Mets on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 stranded. Mets inching closer. They trail 7-4, but only 2 innings to go. Hey everybody, how you doing? Oh, surprise attack there. Mets hanging in there. Christopher Vasquez, great job. 4 scoreless innings, just 1 hit allowed. He came in and the Mets were down big, and now they're down only by 3 runs. There is time left to go. The Mets have a new pitcher on the mound for this inning. It's going to be right-hander Brendan Hardy. Glad to have Brendan back. This is a rehab assignment for him. He appeared in Daytona last week, pitching an inning and a third, scoreless out of the bullpen. Hardy, that great St. Lucie Met team last year, was the first player promoted. So he's trying to get back to good health and get back to work here as he makes his first home appearance since early in the 2022 season. He's going to try to continue the good work done by Vasquez as Andro Espinoza is the hitter. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch, a fastball high for ball 1. Palm Beach jumped out to that 7-0 lead through the top of the 3rd. Mets have scored the 4 most recent runs. They were in danger of getting just run right out of Clover Park tonight. As this pitch is in the dirt, appeal. John Lagana said no. It's 2-0. Hardy, drafted by the Mets back in 2018, 31st round, high school in Mississippi. Two-0 pitch. It's low for ball 3. Excellent last year in St. Lucie before he was promoted to Brooklyn, where he pitched sparingly, which didn't start his 2023 campaign until last week, so missing first month plus. 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk.
Fans check your cards. These are the last big on numbers. G52.
Official line for Vasquez: 4 innings, 1 hit, scoreless, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 55 pitches, 30 strikes. Baez, that Titanic home run in the third, is 1-for-3. See if Hardy can bounce back and start throwing strikes. Let's see, he throws the slider for ball 1. 5 in a row have missed. A couple of close ones, but Hardy really struggled with this command, that ABS system in 2021. Didn't throw enough strikes to stick in St. Lucie, had to be demoted to the complex league. And then was a completely different pitcher to start 2022. Ran into him in the hotel on Sunday, and he said his goal was to get back to pitching like he did for St. Lucie in 2022. It's a goal he should aim for. One 0 pitch is a strike. How good was he in 2022 for St. Lucie? 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 17 strikeouts. Better than 2 strikeouts per inning. He was just electric. 1-1. Oh, it skips away. A wild pitch. Throw to third base. The tag. He's out. What a throw by Perozzo. Long range from the backstop. A greedy Espinoza is out. And Reimer got the glove right to the side of the base, and Espinoza slid right into it. That's a big-time break for the Mets. And a bad out by Espinoza. Should never make the first out of inning at third base. That takes away the walk and the wild pitch, essentially. And now this pitch is outside, and it's 3-1 on Baez. So for as well as the Cardinals have played coming into the game, winners of 10 of 13, they've made some uncharacteristic mistakes here tonight. A couple of bad fielding errors, poor base running right there. 3-1 pitch is a called strike. Shea Graham must have heard that late. Baez will have to come back. Fans getting on the umpire. I think it's a good sign for the ABS system that the fans don't realize that every pitch is being called by the computer. (3-2). It's popped up. Will it stay playable for Perozzo? He's trying. Makes the catch. Misses his mask. Keeps his feet. 2 gone. Perozzo's having himself quite the inning. He did the right thing by really throwing that mask aside. Almost stumbled into it anyways. So he throws out a base runner near the on-deck circle and makes a catch in the other on-deck circle. 2 down for Hardy in the 8th unconventionally. Trey Fletcher is up 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Takes a vicious breaking ball. Apparently not a strike. And all Hardy can do about that is laugh. Again, these Mets hitters, pitchers trying to readjust to the ABS system after the umpires called every pitch last week. This fastball wraps in for strike 1. Fastball inside. By the way, got to answer the trivia question. Jose Reyes, Mets all-time stolen base record holder for who's second? Howard Johnson, David Wright, Darryl Strawberry, Key Wilson. Oh, I was right again. It's Mook. As this pitch is in for a strike. I won 20 Bally Balls. All right. And we got one more trivia question tonight. The Phillip trivia question. Oh, it didn't load, Phillip. As this pitch is swung on and missed. We'll get that trivia question when we come back to the bottom of the 8th inning. Hardy, unconventional, but only faces 3 in the inning and wraps it up with the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Mets, can they rally some more? Down by 3, mid-8. 21-year-old Edwin Nunez having quite the season for Palm Beach. Will take over for Tanner Jacobson in the 8th. Nunez, 9 appearances, 1 earned run in 13 innings, only 3 hits, 20 strikeouts. Basically the 2022 version of Brendan Hardy. He's only 21. I remember him debuting with Palm Beach in 2021 as a 19-year-old, throwing almost impossibly hard and really not doing well. And he walked 56 batters in 53 innings. Teams hit .303 against him. He had a 10.9 ERA, but he's taken a nice leap forward the last couple of seasons. He's got a live arm as he hits 98 on the gun here. And it is a called strike. See where the catcher Bernal caught that? You wouldn't think it. But strike it is. And a fly off the end of the bat at 97. And it's 0-2 on Tillian. Jacobson did well, minus the 2-run homer. 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. High bouncer to third. Curiali charges, off balance throw, high but caught by Yeager. And Tillian is retired. A couple of tough high bouncers for the Cardinals to deal with today. They've made some nice plays and botched a couple easy ones. Fierro Martinez, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts today. Last at bat, tried to use his timeout before the first pitch, wasn't granted, and then was out on 3 pitches. Just didn't seem to get into the at bat. And takes first pitch fastball away. Swings over the top of a fastball at 98. Palm Beach had a 7-0 lead in the middle of the 3rd inning. And the Mets have scored 4 in a row. I need another big inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. The off speed at 87. Time called by Martinez. This one is granted. Doesn't look like we can get that trivia question posted. The non-baseball one. Oh, it is posted? Okay. I say hold it for tomorrow as this ball is grounded right side. Tough play. Yeager, the throw, too high and wide. Martinez is safe. He gets back on. It gets through, but not going to be far enough away for Martinez to advance. So a lot going on here as Yeager made a nice backhanded play. He couldn't finish with a throw. Second thought, he might have been better off letting that ball go to Moquette. Not sure Moquette would have got there either. We'll see what official score Bill wants to do. That's a tough play. See, Martinez definitely rounded first base, so the catcher Bernal trying to throw him out. He made a bad throw as well. 1 on, 1 out. As the strike is called. It's a hit for Martinez. Yeah, I agree. It seemed to be beyond ordinary effort from Yeager. Fly ball out of play from Salazar. And it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Slider either high or out. One or the other. It's a great take. Salazar doubled in the third inning to get a rally started, has struck out twice since. One-two pitches fouled away to the right. I think official score Bill has overturned it to an error. So that's what just got posted on the board. It's not what the box score says. Find out at some point. 1-2 coming to Salazar, and he fouls it away. One, two. High, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball grounded to first. He just tried to get out of the way, Salazar did, but he grounds out. That's not what he was looking for. Fastball up and in. That's the second time this game that's happened. 2 down. Martinez up to second. Final trivia question of the night on Bally Live. What was the name of the original St. Lucie Mets mascot? 95 until 2013. Sunshine, Fetch, Slider, or Doug? Fly ball, deep right field. Perozzo's going to land this one off the wall. Martinez is scoring. Perozzo's into second, and the Mets are down just 2. Just a rip shot by Vincent Perozzo. Once it's off the wall, the easy run for Martinez to score. It's 7-5. Blaine McIntosh comes to the plate as the tying run. 5 unanswered for the Mets. McIntosh stings one up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Perozzo's given the green light. He's going to score without a play. And the Mets are down 1 as McIntosh delivers an RBI single. What a comeback by the Mets. Down 7, 2 runs in the third, 2 in the 7th, now 2 in the 8th, and Lara is the go-ahead run at the plate. McIntosh, big lead off of first, doesn't go, as this pitch is high for ball 1. Only 1 earned run all year, surrendered by Nunez, and 2 in this inning. This pitch is up. I should say that pending what the call is on the Martinez play. It's been overturned to a error on Yeager, so these are all unearned runs. Two-0 pitch gets away. McIntosh speeds up to second. He's the tying run in scoring position. Well, a hit here from Lara, and we got a brand new game. Nunez hanging by a thread. His 3-0 pitch is hit high on the infield. Lara took a shot, pops it up, caught by Espinoza, and the inning is over. Based on Lara's power, we started this season, you can't fault him for trying 3-0 with the tying run at second base. The Mets closer and closer. 2 runs in the inning. McIntosh and Perozzo back-to-back run-scoring hits. We got a ball game, folks, going to the 9th. The lead is now 1 for the Cardinals. Mets have scored the last 6 runs in the game. Looked like a runaway early for the Cardinals. Now they got to buckle up. Brandon Hardy pitched a scoreless, hitless eighth. He'll try to do it in the ninth, facing the top of the order. Chris Rotundo is the batter, and he takes a strike. So back to the trivia question. You got 1 inning to answer. What was the name of the Mets mascot before Clutch? Sunshine, Fetch, Slider, or Doug? When I read Doug, I had not read this before. As this pitch is swung on and missed. I had not read this trivia question before I saw it. So when I read Doug, I just laughed out loud. And, of course, it came at an inopportune time as Perozo hit a crucial double. A real professional broadcast there, Adam. But Philip informs me he chose the word Doug because of, like, dugout. It didn't even hit me that. My dad's name's Doug, and we have Doug Dickey, who runs fantasy camp on our staff. So that made me laugh. It's one of those 4. So answer it now on Valley Live. We'll give you the answer post-game. Honor system. Answer it before I tell you the answer. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Rotundo goes down swinging. It's the 9th strikeout for Mets pitchers tonight. And here's Ida Cernia. 2 for 4 for the lefty slugger, including a 2-run homer back in the second. That looms large now. That made it 5-0. As he swings and misses at this pitch. 2-run homer by Ida Cernia in the second, and solo home runs by Moquette and Baez in the third. That built a 7-0 lead. Cardinals have not scored since as they've been shut down. Ball is fouled back. Shut down by Christopher Vasquez and Brendan Hardy. Swung on and missed. Hardy with another strikeout. Ida Cernia chases. Fastball up and away. Some frustration by Ida Cernia going after that. There have been several strikeouts on pitches out of the zone by these Cardinals. They're aggressive in all those home runs early, and they've really expanded their strike zones as Yeager takes a strike. Mets in the bottom of the ninth will have Dominguez, Williams, and Reimer, all with home run power. It looks like it'll be against Nunez. Fastball low at 92. Hardy's pitches outside. In the 4th inning on, Palm Beach has only sent 4 batters to the plate twice rather. Correction, 3 times. The last 2 innings, the minimum. Fly ball stung into right center field. That's a gapper. Dominguez will chase it all the way to the wall. Yeager's going to hustle for 3. And he will halt there, maybe keep going. He is going to keep going as it gets away. Throw coming home is spiked by Tillian. A mess in the outfield and infield for the Mets as Palm Beach scores the Little League home run. Bad throw from the outfield, gets away from Tillian. Yeager had a triple the whole way, kept on running, and it's 8-6. Back-to-back strikeouts in the top of the 9th. Looked like the Mets were going to keep the 1-run deficit. And just a nightmare debacle in the field. Bad relay throw, bad blocking by Tillian. Couldn't find the ball. Gets away. It'll be a triple and an error as this pitch comes in for a strike to Kiriali. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count. Or correction, 0-2. There's going to go on Tillian on a missed catch. And you can't expect a frozen rope right to the chest as a second baseman from your outfielder at the wall. Did somewhat take a short bounce on him, but you can't let that get away. O2 pitch to the backstop. Yeah, Garden sign takes a beating. Well, Mets have scored 2 runs in the last 2 innings. In each of the last 2, they're going to have to score at least 2 more in the bottom of the 9th to keep the game moving. Breaking ball fouled away as Kiriali gets just enough. Kiriali, he was is the star of the show in the Florida State League this year. Came in the top of all the major categories offensively in the league. Started the game with an RBI double, but has been held in check since. Over his last 3. And that ball is hooked into left field, falling in for a hit. And Kiriali, not an extra base hit, but strong single. That'll make the previous run earned. Well, too bad for Brendan Hardy. 2 strikeouts. Start this inning, a strikeout to finish last inning, but a triple and a single, an error have all brought in that crucial insurance run, and now got to try to stop the bleeding with Bernal up. This pitch is right in there for a strike. Cardinals up to 10 hits now, their first run since the third inning. Inside, ball 1. Outside, good snag by Perozzo. Hardy might be running out of steam here. He started with 5 consecutive balls. Opened this appearance. Got stronger in the middle, but now at the end is misfiring. That pitch is in the dirt. Hardy steps off, disengagement number 1. Three-1 to Bernal, and he grounds this one sharply to Jet, who will take himself to the base ahead of Kiriali. Inning over. It's up 1 for the Mets, though, with the 2-out triple and error that scores the insurance run. See if the Mets can bounce back from that. They got 3 outs to do it, trailing by 2. A lot of credit to the St. Lucie Mets for hanging in there, down 7-0 early, got within a run, down 2. Dominguez, Williams, and Reimer. Mets need a runner, and they get a foul ball off the bat of Dominguez, who, of course, led the FSL in home runs last year with 20. Mets were hoping to send him to the plate as the tying run this inning. He does have a hit tonight in his return to action. Did have a couple of home runs through his first 11 games before the injured hand. Sliding into second. 0-1 pitch is low. Dominguez did not travel with us last week to Daytona. He stayed back and worked with the complex team to get more work in. He would have up in Daytona. Fouls this one back. 97 in this 1-2. One-two pitch, breaking ball, hooked, just foul past third. Williams to follow, then Reimer if anybody gets on Tillian. One-two pitches, foul back. Hard fastball at 97 from Nunez. Bouncer, 2 balls, 2 strikes. High, ball 3. And taking walks, at least last year, was not Dominguez's forte. He was a free swinger. 3-2 pitch. He grounds it to third. Curiali up with it. Over to first, in time. Now the routine ground out. Pitch looked high, probably too close to take. Good job by Nunez to get it inside enough, not allowing Dominguez to extend those strong forearms and get good wood on the ball. And now we'll wait until Carlos passes through your screen before Jet comes up. A big out there for Nunez as he busts Williams inside. You see our umpire there, Shea Graham, saying, hurry it up. Does have a point as Williams flies this into shallow right. Baez has already dropped one tonight, not this one. He retires Williams, and the Mets are down to their last out. Nunez's goal has been to make sure the tying run stays in the on-deck circle. He's done that to this point. Now, Reimer's had an 0 for night, 0 for 4. Last hope for the Mets. Down by a touchdown early. Got it down to 1. Now down to their last out. Reimer takes fastball inside at 98. One-0 pitch, a high bouncer. It's going to eat up Lisandro. He throws to first. Safe! Lisandro Espinosa's throw not good enough. This did not eat him up. This was a great play. Look at the strong throw. Close. Reimer's going to beat it out. Infield hit. Well, anytime the fielder starts backing up like that, it's just going to eat them alive. But Espinosa on the grass. Caught it. Made a strong throw. And now Tillian will try to keep the game going as he takes this pitch low. He's the tying run as Reimer hustles through first to keep the game alive. Tillian 0 for 4 today. Changeup fades in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Foul ball, and now the Mets are down to their last strike, and Tillian hasn't seen a fastball yet. One-two. Foul tip for strike 3. What a squeeze by Bernal. It's a strikeout to end the night as Tillian goes down as the tying run. And the Cardinals, who jumped out to that 7-0 lead in the top of the third, hang on beat the St. Lucie Mets 8-6 in the series opener at Clover Park. The Mets, the deficit was just too deep. They played the better ball game from the bottom of the third inning on, but it was not enough in the end. As Palm Beach forms that happy high five line between second the mound and the dugout on this Tuesday night. It's a third straight win for the Palm Beach Cardinals. It's a sixth straight loss for the St. Lucie Mets. Palm Beach will improve to 21-13. Mets are now 8-26. Palm Beach will stay at least 2 games up on Jupiter, now 13 games up on the last place Mets. Winning pitcher tonight is Max Rajic. The losing pitcher, Felipe de la Cruz. Edwin Nunez does get the 6-out save. We'll step aside here at Clover Park, come back with the post-game show to wrap up Palm Beach's 8-6 series opening win over the Mets.